only thing scarier than Nemesis or Mr. X is Abby Zilla, with blue hair and chasing you around with a rainbow vest on. She's angry, she's vindictive, and has more muscles than any man I know. It's Ma'am. We are going to get a storyline with Chris Redfield getting his head crushed by Resident Evil's newest villain, Senator Abby Strong. Now, before we get started, YouTube is suppressing channels like mine to an ungodly level. They just don't recommend my videos anymore. Maybe it's because I speak truth to power and call out garbage, trash like what we're gonna talk about today. So I guess that makes me public enemy number one. I need all of you who do enjoy what I do to subscribe right now and ring my notification bell, baby. Whether if you are a new subscriber or one of my old fans, press all notifications so you don't miss an upload due to YouTube's garbage algorithm. That goes a long way to keep my channel somewhat relevant in the current YouTube climate. Anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand, and just like that, another game company has been ruined by the SJWs and Twitter. Now, when I was a wee little lad, the tradition used to be the customer is always right. But now in 2020, we've shifted to the customer is always sexist or racist. Capcom is extremely out of touch. Let's put Western nonsense in our games. What could possibly go wrong? So Resident Simp is now apparently taking inspiration from guess who? Guess who? The Last of Us Part 2. A game so woke that it broke a camel's back. When will these dumb companies stop pandering to people who don't buy your products? I find this insanely idiotic and revolting on so many levels. Let me get this straight. So a series which already had excellent portrayals of strong women is now getting corrupted by a series with horrendously bad takes. This is the equivalent of intentionally ramming the Titanic into an iceberg and then throwing a tantrum about why you're all sinking. If they are so inspired by the dumpster fire of Us Part 2, then they are clearly getting paid way too much. They need to get uninspired by looking at the Metacritic score for that garbage. Because when I actually think back, Resident Evil 3 was terrible. Jill had a stronger jawline than Kratos from God of War. She looked more like Chris Redfield than Chris Redfield. This is exactly why I never liked the idea of remakes being made, especially in the woke era. I remember almost a decade ago when people were just openly shitting on the direction of Resident Evil 6. But I'd gladly take that over a Resident Evil 6 inspired by the woke of Dogshit Part 2. So in closing, this just proves to me what I already knew. Capcom is a cut shell of a company that I'm very close to adding to my ban list, and the way things are going, all of you and including me are gonna dust off all of our old consoles, cartridges and discs, because it looks like we're gonna have to rely heavily on classics for entertainment. This is all part of the new world order, and it starts with our entertainment. And when I say that woke always leads to broke, I don't say it to be funny. Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, and everything else these weirdos get their hands on goes to shit. Even the Fast and Furious has better continuity than any of the modern sci-fi, and that is pathetic. It's almost like your customers don't appreciate when you call them garbage and try to preach to them. Anyway, Japan is like the last stand against PC culture. Once they go down, it's over. But part of me wonders if Rockstar releases Manhunt 3, imagine all the triggered articles from all of the usual fairies. Anyway, back on topic. Capcom is not perfect when it comes to executing their ideas, but going woke would absolutely destroy any bit of legacy they have left. It makes you wonder how long they've been doing this and they are still this incompetent. And on that bombshell, thank you all for watching. Manix out.